I love Carnage too.
A little bit later on.
Oh! Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 2 of our Motorsports Spectacular. We've got a great show in line for you guys. Thanks for the great outreach and the great support on episode 1. That said, we're going to get right to it. We got 2 more heats, Heat 3 and Heat 4, the Saturday evening shows, and I really hope you guys enjoy. There's some more great content, and please stay tuned. Saturday's upcoming episode will likely be the monster trucks. I'm going to be out in Manitoba for the Mega Run, so if you see me along the way, give me a wave, say hi, and I'm always open to have a chat if you see me stopping for a Timmy's. See you out there.
get the brakes on here. Use a slightly different style. Stop and go. Around the corner. Looks like he's picked up a pace on the way. Hard around the outside and into the checkered flag. Here, coming to that finish line. Down the 40 for the Asians. You're only thinking of the let's go to some. He's got a little bit of shots in there as well. He took the oh, come on, off the wheel! Oh, it's safe right there! Look, Preston Weber, right over there, come on, your wheel. Into that checkered flag. Tyndall is on the track. Easing his way out of there now. Not going so far. Up one of those two wheels again, trying to find a nice smooth through here. Up one of the front nose wheel. Look at the way he's trying to fight that thing in and get his turn. Tyndall giving you a pretty here and Tuff truck racing. Tight corner now. This could be the best of the day. 30 points!
Well, guys, that finishes up Heat 3. Why don't we take a quick look back at our times here. Starting from the top, our first competitor of the day was Austin, and unfortunately he hit the wall and it was recorded as a DQ. There was some discussion after Heat 3 that perhaps he just touched the hay bales, but you can clearly tell he hit the wall. Unfortunate for him. Murray continuing on with his fairly rapid pace at a 34.47. And then Cody, who's actually just getting the hang of it and coming up pretty close to his last run, actually a little bit faster at 37.29. Albert coming in very repeatable again at that 33.12. And then Val getting her fastest time thus of the day at 38.54. This is where we run into some more issues. Pat Stannard, his awesome run, and I'm telling you, his very repeatable 34.68. So that makes 3 out of his 3 runs in the 34-second mark, and all within a couple tenths or even a hundredths of each other. Unfortunately, Pat hit the outside white line and took a 5-second penalty. Preston, with his almost near rollover and saving it yet again. So Preston, again, you've probably made the highlight reels again. Pulling off a 39.55. And this is pretty respectable considering he lost, I'm going to guess, 2-3 seconds just on recovering. And then Ian Tyndall with yet another amazing run at 30.82. But unfortunately, followed like his father, Pat, and he touched the white line on the outside of the track and cost himself 5 seconds, guys. For those that are watching the timer, I'll put another disclaimer. The timers are not exactly perfect, but they are close. That said, you will see that I don't stop the timer when they cross the line. I stop it at the end of the video, or at the end of that clip. That said, guys, their time stops when they cross the finish line. But in tough truck racing spirit, they need to come to a complete stop. That is to show that the vehicle is mechanically mechanically prepped, and still able to run. Well, guys, let's get straight into Heat 4, and let's see what else we can find.
in the back. He's celebrating 20 years. He said when he first came here, Austin was less than a year old. When the government said, coming up his years, now he's out here. Racing. President will come over here a little bit later, but he's doing his very best to get around this course. Jason Nimitz altitude. Amigos on the wrecking ball there and you almost see it. You can hear the wrecking guy. It's that Duker always rambles in Tuff. By Amigos Auto Wrecking, Hub City, Chico's Auto Repair, all performance. You can see him have the Walton tight on there to the E-brake. And shoot, he's going to give himself a little balance. You can see him inside of here, that open style truck allows you to see the impact. Truck racing here on our racers. You heard out that effort. And now the flag. 30 points. When she got into tough truck racing, by mistake. Race with her better half, Ian Tindall, and Pat Standard was supposed to drive, was unable to do so. Ian looked over and said, "Now last week was flying right inside of there," and she said, "Absolutely." And ever since, it's been a top truck racers, and certainly the top female top truck racer in Western Canada. Now she can pick up a little bit of speed here into that turn. 36. I don't know what the details of that one. But he said he couldn't tell you what, or he would have to kill me. I think that story out, so I'm not going to repeat it for you here. Duke's Delivery and Recycling and Tire Craft Lloyd Minster are the sponsors here of Pat's Jeep Grand Cherokee. I asked him what the modifications were. We talked about the front wheels, showing the bump stops and so on that he uses. But he always says that the key is the spinny thing on the wheel. I said, "Could you get the wheel?" He said, "No, this little knob thing that I can spin the wheel with."
Well, guys, here we are again at the end of Heat 4, and I tell you, every driver got faster but one. So that tells you guys that the competition is heated, and let's go over the results. Again, first driver of Heat 4 was Austin, and he pulled off his fastest run so far of the day. Remember, we've raced in Heat 1, 2, and now this, and then Heat 3 and 4, a 35.72. It was a great run. It was very clean. No drama, unfortunately, but you know what? No drama means good racing. Next was Murray with a blistering time. And I honestly thought this was going to take the money for the afternoon, or for the evening show, at a 32.6. It really didn't look like anyone else had anything in store for him. Cody, again, coming in clutch with a beauty run for a 36.69. A very clean run and awesome work. The next was Albert, coming in a little bit under his repeatable self at a 34.48, but with his 33.12, he still finished well. It's 33.12 in the Heat 3. Then Val pulls off yet again another faster run of the day at a 36.30. Guys, like you're hearing, like we're talking, we're talking a couple seconds, but one turn or one gas pedal away, and then drivers are onto another level here. And Val stepped it up and came very close to getting into the money pool. Pat, again, with another extremely repeatable run, this time within 5/100ths of a second of his last run, and that means he was 5/100 seconds faster at 34.63. Preston put on a clinic, and he pulled off a 35.68 for his cleanest run of the day. I honestly thought he had it. His truck was bouncing at the end. I'm thinking if he could have gotten that front end under control out of that last corner, he would have been in the money pool, maybe even taken this guy, Mr. Ian Tyndall's number one run of the evening at 30.74. Every run, guys, in Heat 4 was clean, and it was amazing. Well, guys, let's keep this nice and short. We're going to talk about the money pool. To finish in the money pool, you had to place fourth or better, and we're going to go over that quickly. Coming up on the rear end, unfortunately, Mr. Cody Bucher could not quite repeat his success on the first round. He ended up in 8th place, dropping all the way from 5th in Heat 1 and 2 in the afternoon show. Moving up one spot was Val Burgess. She hopped up from 8th place up to 7th with her fastest run of the day so far. Looking forward to what she does in Heat 5 and Heat 6. Moving up into 6th place and staying still exactly where it was before is Mr. Austin Hunchak. Again, he had a clean run and again got faster. Like I said, guys, every one of these drivers is getting faster, and that's why I could expect any of them to move up between any position. In 5th place for this afternoon, or for the evening show, was Preston Wettewer. He moved all the way from 7th up to 5th. It really wasn't much of a time difference, guys, but it was just enough to make him up there. Staying put in 4th place, Mr. Pat Stannard, car number 3-01. That is not a typo. And then again in 3rd place is Mr. Albert Bucher. And I thought he had the run in him on his last run. It just came in a little short. Mr. Murray Wettewer, who I thought had it, his second run in his Heat 4 run, his second run of the evening was blistering. And honestly, it didn't look like there was anything anybody else could do. But like I said, and like they said, you cannot count Ian Tyndall out of the money ever. And he came in with his fastest run of the night, coming in with a 30.74 and finishing in first yet again. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm looking forward to having you on the next one. And stay classy. We'll see you next time. So you made it to the end? Well, that's great. I've got 2 videos for you to check out. And if you aren't subscribed, why don't you hit that subscribe button? And stay tuned, guys. We are going to have a great one coming up here just in a couple days. Thanks for tuning in. And you know what? Stay classy and keep on running off-road.